Have you ever wondered if you're really getting the most out of your post office insurance benefits? Now, if you work for the United States Postal Service, whether you've been there for 2 years or 20, this video is just for you because here is the truth. Most postal employees don't realize how much money they're leaving on the table when it comes to their benefits. And worse, they don't find out until it's too late. So let's break this all down. You know, when you started your USPS career, you were handed a stack of forms, health insurance, life insurance, maybe dental or vision. You signed up for what looked good at the time and went to work. Now, years later, you're still paying for the same coverage, but the costs have changed, and so have your needs. That's what a lot of postal employees get caught. And that's where they get caught. The Federal Employees Health Benefit Program, the Federal Employees Group Life Insurance, and other supplemental options can often be confusing. You think you're covered, but you might be paying too much, or worse, you might be missing coverage that you actually need. So let's talk about your core benefits first. We at the Benefit Coordinators really enjoy creating this video content for you. If you enjoy it as well, would you please consider clicking the like and the subscribe buttons? Also, clicking the chime will notify you of our new posts. We'd like to provide you at no cost a copy of our e-publication, the Federal Employee Benefits Handbook. This is in our 13th year that we've done this for federal employees. It's no cost to you, simply request it of the benefit coordinators. Or if you prefer, you can actually go to Amazon and purchase it yourself. And now, let's get back to the video now that my car has been cleaned. The Postal Service Health Benefit Plan. That's the backbone of postal insurance. Now, most postal employees are eligible for health benefits, but it's one of the best group health benefits in the country. But that doesn't mean that every plan inside of it is right for you. Many postal workers stick with the same plan for decades simply because it's familiar. But over time, your family situation, your health needs, and your budget may change. That's what makes sense when you were 25, but it might be a poor fit for you when you're 55. You see, the problem, the government doesn't reach out and say, hey, it's time to review your benefits. That's actually on you, and it does come at open season, but you need to be prepared for that. And that's where the benefit coordinators come in. We look and we work with federal and postal service employees every day to help you review your health benefits coverage, compare your options, and help you make sure your money is working as hard for you as you work for it. FEGLI, the Federal Employee Life Insurance Program, it's often a trap. So let's talk about your FEGLI. Your life insurance through the government, when you're young, it's actually inexpensive, but when you hit your 40s and 50s, the premiums climb fast, and by retirement, many employees find themselves paying hundreds of dollars every single pay period. Here's the kicker. A lot of postal workers end up reducing their coverage or canceling it just to save money, right when they actually need the protection the most. That's why many smart employees are turning to supplemental life insurance outside of FEGLI. Not to replace it, but to create balance. With the right plan, you can lock in lower rates, build cash value, and guarantee your family is protected no matter what when life happens. We've helped thousands of postal workers understand their options and shift from just covered to fully protected. Dental and vision. These are often the overlooked benefits. You'd be surprised how many employees skip dental and vision benefits because they think it's not worth it. But when a single root canal or eye surgery can cost you thousands, it's worth another look. Postal employees have access to the dental and the vision insurance program, or FEDVIP, just like they have insurance and they have access to the health benefits. But not every plan is right for everyone. For families, these benefits can be game changers. A quick annual review can save you hundreds of dollars every single year, and sometimes that's all it takes to cover for braces. Your kids can help keep your prescription glasses affordable, and all sorts of things that you wouldn't even stop to think about. What about disability coverage? That's often the most ignored coverage. This one's actually big. If you couldn't work tomorrow because of an accident, illness, or injury, especially an off-the-job injury, how long would your savings actually last? Most postal employees assume the government will take care of them, but the truth is there's a gap. The Postal Service doesn't automatically provide short-term disability coverage. That means if you get hurt off the job, your paycheck could stop. Most likely would, but your bills will not. This is where supplemental disability coverage matters the most. It can replace a portion of your income if you can't work, keeping your finances stable while you recover. At the benefit coordinators, we see too many employees who realize this after the fact. Don't wait until you're in a crisis. Protect your paycheck now while you still can. Let's talk about the power of combining the federal and the supplemental benefits. Here's the real truth. It's not about replacing your federal benefits, it's about completing them. Your federal and postal insurance benefits are strong, very strong, but they have limits. And by adding supplemental coverage in key areas like disability, accident, or critical illness, you fill the gaps that actually cause the most financial stress. Just think about this. If you end up in the hospital, your health insurance plan might cover the medical costs, but what about all the lost income? Your mortgage, your car payment? That's where supplemental benefits actually step in and step up. And the best part, these plans are portable. That means when you retire or leave the Postal Service, your coverage can go with you. Retirement and your insurance. As retirement gets closer, the stakes are often higher. Postal employees often ask, will I keep my insurance when I retire? The answer is it depends on how long you've had it and whether you want to continue to make the contributions. The health benefit can usually continue into retirement, but you've had to have had it for 5 years before you retire. But FEGLI, well, that's another story. You know, the costs rise so sharply, and many retirees end up losing coverage when they can't afford the premium. Don't be one of those kind of people. But that's why having a solid plan before you retire is so critical. Don't wait until your final year to figure it all out. At the benefit coordinators, we help postal employees every single day plan their exit strategy, so your insurance, income, and peace of mind all move with you into retirement. Here's some common mistakes that postal employees make. Let's go over the most common mistakes that we see, and that's not reviewing your coverage annually. Open season isn't just a suggestion, it's your chance to fix what's not working. Relying on a one-size-fits-all insurance, well, that may have worked 10 years ago, but it might be draining your paycheck today. How about skipping supplemental coverage? Short-term disability and accident insurance can make or break your finances after an injury. Ignoring FEGLI premium increases. Now, if you haven't checked your FEGLI costs lately, do it. The numbers really may shock you. And waiting until retirement to plan. By then, your options are limited and very expensive. Avoiding these 5 mistakes could save you thousands of dollars and give you the confidence about your future. Why the postal employees trust us at the benefit coordinators? Well, we're not here to sell you a policy. We're actually here to help you understand what you already have and how to make it better. Our team has decades of experience working with federal and postal employees, and we know the rules, the forms, and the fine print, so you don't have to. Whether you're new to the Postal Service or counting down to retirement, we'll help you plan and build a plan that protects your health, your income, and your family. So if you're feeling confused about your insurance benefits, you're not alone. You don't have to figure it out all by yourself. Visit thebenefitcoordinators.com today and reach out to schedule your free benefits review. Do it today, because understanding your benefits isn't just smart, it's how you secure your future.